Good evening and welcome to Exit Through the Gift Shop. This evening we'll be looking for Vancouver's Secret Climbing Tree. So the information that I have on Climbing Tree unfortunately didn't include the exact location. Alright, first tree that we came to here looks like the branches are way too close together to be climbed effectively. It's also not one of the bigger trees and looks like there's a bunch of garbage and debris scattered around, so I'm going to move on and hopefully find a different tree. Alright, second tree, next shot number 2. This looks much more like a climbing tree than the last one. Looks pretty tall. I don't see a tire swing, but that's not going to stop us. I'm going to give this a bit of a climb and see what we can find. Alright, we're only a fraction of the way up the tree and already I'm wondering what I've gotten myself into. You can see that where this should be the right place. A lot of the branches are actually worn from where people have been climbing the tree over the years. You can see where people have carved their initials into the bark. So this is looking like the right place. I don't see the hammock or tire swing or anything like that. So it makes me wonder a little bit, but we're going to keep on going. All right, we're probably now about, I have to think, maybe 50 feet up the tree. We're quite a ways up, and look what I just found. It is a climbing rope attached to the branches that leads to nothing. Now, I'm thinking this is exactly where the tire swing used to be. Whether it was taken down or fell down, I don't know, but this tells me that there was something once here. Wondering if it was the authorities that took it down to prevent more people like me from climbing this tree and potentially hurting themselves, but we'll never know. Anyway, that's the scoop from about 50 feet up the Canby Climbing Tree. I'm going to go just a little bit further to get some of the view, and then I'll take a break before we work our way down. Found some further evidence of past visits to the climbing tree. So I'm up as high as I really feel comfortable going in the tree. The branches are starting to thin out a lot from what they were down below. They'd still look pretty sturdy, but I don't think I'm going to take my chances. Plus, from this spot I can see a great view of the Vancouver skyline if I zoom in past the trees here. There we go. And there's downtown Vancouver, so as promised, this is a pretty spectacular view of downtown. You make the call on whether this was worth climbing probably 60 feet up into a tree. I did it. Not sure if I should have. But we're gonna do the next challenge, which is probably the bigger challenge, and that is getting down. Let's see how it goes. So the climb down isn't actually going that bad. I wouldn't recommend this for anybody who's afraid of heights. I'm not totally afraid of heights. I used to do some rock climbing in the past. I would prefer to have a rope right about now, but do feel fairly comfortable just because of the spacing and the size of the branches. We're almost all the way down. And if I can make it another 25 feet, we'll call this a successful adventure. Made it. So I survived the climbing tree. There it is behind me. It is a lot higher than it looks. I wouldn't recommend that you go and do it. You know, there is a safety risk. You could fall, you could hurt yourself. You know, don't be stupid. Don't follow what I did just for the sake of it. You know, to do the smart thing, watch things on YouTube. You know, live through your adventures through the eyes of others. But hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe or leave comments down below. And for now, it's time to exit through the gift shop. There it is, climbing tree. Enjoy.